Welcome back, everyone, and for a closer look at what has the Mustangs inching closer to the postseason, George headed over to Coronado to find out more about running back Banner Owen, our AJ Player of the Week.
Welcome back for this week's Player of the Week, and we're here at Coronado, and it was a banner day on Friday for the Mustangs, and Banner Owen, the outstanding running back for the Mustangs, 194 yards on 28 carries. Banner, talk about just a big workload that you really kind of had to take over, some injuries and things that really everything kind of fell on your shoulders, so to speak.
Yeah, I did. Trey got hurt in the beginning, and they all looked towards me, and my line did a great job of blocking and opening up the holes for me, and it was just great enough to run the ball.
I mean, it was a game that you guys had to have, so I'm sure the motivation was there, just to want to be a big part of this offense and be a big part of the victory out there on Friday night.
Oh yeah, coming into the game, we knew we had to do a lot of things. We knew we had to get the win to be in the playoffs, and we all knew what we had to do, and it just at the time was right, and I got the ball, and it was pretty fun.
Now, talking with Coach, he told me he would come over to you and ask you, do you need a breather? Do you want somebody else in there? And you were like, no, I got this. It's all right. Talk about, was it just a mindset, or was it just really kind of feeling that good out there on Friday night?
It was a mindset. I went in there knowing that I had to do something in that game and make some impact, but also I just had the feeling that I could keep going, and it was just I had everything that I had and just put it on the field.
Now, obviously, in the fourth quarter, I mean, you didn't get it in the end zone, but were you able to get 4, 5, 6 yards of carry, kind of grind out the clock, which a couple of weeks ago against Monterey was a bit of a problem. This time it kind of worked out.
Oh yeah, last week it was a problem, but this week I just knew I had to hit the hole hard and something would happen, and as I was hitting the hole, it usually popped open and something would happen.
Now, obviously, you guys are sitting there in prime position for playoff. You can do it by yourself. You can do it. You can get some help. But obviously, going into Amarillo is going to be a tough deal. Talk about the confidence maybe you guys have going up to Amarillo on Thursday night.
Coach has been telling us how it's a big game, and we could be that game, and we could be those people that show them what we have and all we have. And I just really feel like it's a big moment where we can all step up and show them as a team what we can actually do.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, if Banner can step up and repeat his performance, and the rest of the Mustangs can do the same, Coronado's got a good chance up in Amarillo on Thursday night. Travis, back to you.
George, it feels like finally Butch Henderson kind of has that player in the backfield they can really hang the hat on for this offense to maybe get some things going into the postseason.
Absolutely. I mean, you talk about a kid like Banner Owen. I mean, the way the game played out, Banner didn't have a touchdown. He didn't break off a long run or anything, but nobody was more important to that victory than Banner Owen, because he sat there and just got carry after carry after carry. Now, the thing to remember is, Coronado's been having a two running back platoon most of the year. Well, their running back, their speedster running back, Trey Scott, who's good on the outside and really has a great burst of speed, he got kicked in the head on the opening kickoff, and so he was a little woozy. Coach Henderson said he could have gone in, but with concussions these days, everybody's taking precautions, and so they played it safe and kept him out, and that meant Banner had to get a lot of the carries. He went to Banner and said, "Hey, do you need a breather? Do you want somebody else in?" He says, "No, I'm having the time of my life." And so so Banner just keeps going in and just keeps pounding it, getting 4, 5, 6 yards of carry, and really not only grinding out the clock, but really keeping the ball away from Lubbock High and not allowing them to get too many offensive possessions, especially late in the game, to try to tie that game up or take the lead.
All right, well, next we're going to find out more about what the Mustangs and others need to do as we take a look at the postseason picture heading into the final week of the season, next on The Fever.